Hey, what's up, guys? It's Entre Michael, the Entre Short Entrepreneur. We're here with Gabriel at MIG Trucks. You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Gabriel with MIG Trucks. I've been dealing with box trucks for over 10 years. I know a lot about them. If you guys have any questions, you can call me, ask me. If you're looking to buy a box truck, refrigerated, non-refrigerated, we got 24, 26, 20-footers available in stock for very good prices, and they do come with warranties. Right now, I want to talk about the reefers. I feel like refrigerated market is picking up. The prices for reefer trucks are really good right now to buy, and more guys are getting into it. It's a little more specific, but it is a 26-footer with a lift gate, and it's got refrigerator on the inside. So you can get more money for the freight that you're going to transport. It's a little more difficult to figure out exactly who can give you loads for that, but I'm sure Michael...
So I go over spot market updates every single week. So we go over like the load density, rate per mile, and actually Reefer is the highest right now. It's actually higher than flatbed. So I think this will be a really good video to kind of diversify the box truck industry and knowing more about these trucks before, considering a drive straight.
Yeah, I mean, it drives same way.
Yeah.
It does use diesel for the refrigeration. It's a little more maintenance and upkeep for that, and it takes a little more space, even though it is a 103 by 102 the dimensions on the box, but it takes few inches from the height and from the width
at the very back
to not on the very back, on the sides, because of the insulation. Because of the insulation, this box is insulated. This one here is a 2019. It's got 221,000 miles. The prices vary. The lowest price ones, they come at about $31,900, $32,900. And the ones with the Cummins and Allison with below 200,000 miles, they're about 36, 37, 38. Once again, compared to Penske or Ryder, we'll be selling the same truck for about high 40s to $50,000. Okay. So great quality trucks. This one here is a Cummins engine. It is not from up north, as you can see. There is no rust over here. Nice clean unit.
Oh yeah.
Something that you must know about the reefers. I'm going to switch from the engine to the reefer. They're basically two manufacturers, Thermo King and Carrier.
Perfect.
Thermo King is the more common one. There's more dealers.
Okay.
Carrier, depending on the location where you are, you might have a Carrier or it might be a little further out, but that's basically the only difference that's going to be is whichever the dealer is closer to you, so you can get it serviced in parts. That's going to be the most important stuff.
What kind of biannual and annual maintenance would you have on like a Thermo King?
To be honest, it depends on how much you run it. It's they do have a breakdown per hour. It's not as much as the truck running. But I don't have that number to give you.
That's fine.
But it takes the diesel from the same fuel tank where you add it.
Nice.
So you don't need to have a separate one. This one also has a standby plug. So that means when the truck is not running and you want to use this as a refrigerator, you can leave this truck overnight, plugged in, and it'll still be refrigerating. It's got the electric motor that will run the reefer on it. Some of them have it, some of them don't. Once again, we're getting more specific here. If you know you need a standby, make sure you have it. It's going to be somewhere underneath the frame or somewhere here. Whoever is selling the truck, they should know if this one has it or not. It is a 103 by 102, but because it's, and I'll show it in the back, because it's insulated. Because it's insulated on basically three sides, and it is a aluminum floor. It takes out a little bit of the width. The door frame is wider, and the same thing. It takes out a little bit from the top. And this is your reefer right there. That's what the pool is coming out of, right there in front.
You say that probably sticks out around 2 feet, right?
I'm sorry?
It probably sticks out around 2 feet this way, right?
Yeah. It does. I mean, you can still do normal loads with this truck as long as they're 4x4. The pallets, you should be okay with this. And also important before you buy, just like you have mileage on the truck and hours, the refrigerator would show you. You're going to grab the camera, we'll go inside and I'll show it to you.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't need to start the truck for that, but this is the controller for the refrigerator.
Okay.
For the Reefer, you turn it on and it will show you how many hours on it.
How cold can they get?
This one gets below zero, so it's 6,949 hours.
Okay.
Which is about 100,000 miles if you compare it to a truck. It would be very comparable to that. When you get over 10,000 hours, there's more things that can go wrong with it, but just like I said, anything you buy, get it inspected. If you want to send it to a mechanic that knows what he's doing, that has experience with reefers, just have him take a look. The least you can do is turn it on. It takes a few seconds for it to crank up, but the least you can do is turn it on, make sure the temperature does drop. It will turn on right now, but it will not drop too much because the back door is open. But it should be able, so whatever the temperature you load it to, this one is minus 20. You want to make sure that it drops, as close as possible to that. And also, this one is a T880, if I'm not mistaken. It is a T880 model. There you go. It does have a little bit of a sound to it when they start.
It's the sound of money.
But T880, you can find specifications online for what temperature it should drop to. Sometimes the controller will tell you can do it to minus 50, even though the maximum, like the lowest temperature you can get it to is like minus 10 or minus 5.
That makes sense.
So whatever you buy, make sure this will work for the application you're gonna use it for. Also heavier, they have a lighter payload, because the box is heavier and the Reefer, it's quite a bit of weight. So you don't have 8,000 pounds capacity. I don't know exactly what the weight is. Actually, let's go. There's a weight station. You want to go? You want to go weigh? Okay.
Yeah, you want to go to the weigh station?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Really good.
Yeah, and it would be actually. We should have taken one of those to the weight station too, to show the guys what the difference is. Because a lot of calls that we get is how much freight, how much load, how heavy of a load I can transport on the truck. So basically, this truck is, this doesn't show here, but it's also 26,000 GVW. And
do something like this.
GVW is basically your max gross weight loaded.
Pretty good.
And I did close the rear door. Temperature we started it was 78. It's 77 now, and I'm gonna leave it running just to show you that. It doesn't work super fast, the dropping temperature, but within 30 minutes it should drop to probably 30 degrees or 40, like low 40s or high 30s.
Oh, yeah. Solid.
It's a scale. We're about to drive on it, and it will tell us exactly what the empty weight of this truck is. And the reason why I know it's empty, because there's absolutely nothing in the back. So we're looking at probably with a fuel full tank, you'll be looking at about 20,000 pounds. So you got about 6,000 pounds of payload.
But see, reefer freight is not as heavy as drop freight. So you may only have a few pallets that's 1,000 pounds, so it makes more sense for a reefer truck to be heavier anyway.
It might be vegetables that are not as heavy, absolutely. But this is how you get your weight for the truck, and for the reefers it's probably on average 5, 6, maybe up to 7, depending on what kind of truck it is. 7,000 pounds of the capacity. With a dry van, you do get more.
Oh yeah.
You probably get 8,000 to 9,000 pounds for the 26-footer payload on it.
Good to know. Especially for when guys want to wash out the reefer and haul it as a dry truck. They should know they can't haul just as much as like a
no more than 6,000. Yep, you don't want to overload it, and you don't want to be surprised that sorry, I did not know.
Yeah.
Whenever you get pulled over, the weight issues are big issues, and you would not. I don't think you get away with something like that. The guys get tickets on semi trucks.